Greetings everyone, this is Air18 and welcome to All the Mods 9. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day myself. As you can kind of tell, I have been gone for a little bit. I actually got sick over the past couple weeks, but I am fully recovered, and I've done a little bit of progress between the episodes. As you can kind of see, we have more enchanted books. I actually was running out of space in my storage system, in my chests for books, so that proved a little bit complicated. I don't know why that's not opening. That's a little bit weird, but what do I know? There were cats in the village, so now I have two cats. Very nice. Get a little bit of apotheosis in between episodes, just so I could actually fix some of my storage issues. It is still a nightmare, but at least it's a little bit more managed. Other than that, not much changed. This is still completely filled with Midroll logs. I actually scored this. You get this thing upon opening 100 of the hold on. You scored after getting opening 100 of these looter chests. So yeah, I've done a little bit of exploration, as you can kind of see on the map. Can I? Okay, there we go. Lag spike. But yeah, I've done quite a bit of exploration, in both north and south. So that has been fruitful, but I am running out of storage to hold everything. For those who don't remember All About 7, the way that this thing works, this salvaging table, you just put in an apotheosis item, and you get time-worn fabric. It's not expensive, like, at all. Like, if we just look up salvaging table, yeah, it's this. The gem dust, you get it from dropping an anvil on top of gems, any apotheosis gems, so like these things. You put it there, you put the anvil one block above, and it crushes the gem to get gem dust. You can put a bunch of them in there, and it works like as such. But today's episode, I want to work on a little bit of improvements around the base, or rather the village. As you can see, there are no villagers, because if you guys remember, I have easy villagers in this. So that means I have just villagers inside of a chest right now, so that I don't lose them. Yeah, I tore out the two shacks right here because one of them was struck by lightning and was mostly gone anyway, so I'm like, what's the point of me keeping it like there? So as you can see, there's still like a little bit right there, and it's like just out of reach. Oop. Yeah, it's just out of reach. Fast leaf decay. Well, there's no fast leaf decay, but those should decay at some point. Other than that, it's been kind of just a little bit of like the fruits of adventuring. So I have the antidote vessel as one of the items I got. It reduces the duration of negative effects. This could be useful in the future. I have compressed iron armor, and a whole lot of other stuff that I really hope I can self-storage in the future. But today I want to actually target these trees in particular. So these are from Ars Nouveau. I know it's probably pronounced different, but that's how I'm just going to pronounce it as such, because most people pronounce it as such. Basically, these things are going to produce a couple of things. So if we just look up archwood, these are going to give us this sapling, but they're also going to give us logs, and these logs are going to be useful because, first of all, they can act as like just traditional logs. You know, you can turn it into planks and whatnot. But at the same time, it's actually going to be useful for making things in Ars Nouveau, which is a mod in this that I do want to check out. It's going to take a little bit to get into because one of the things I need is I need to get, not that, I'm gonna need to get source berries. Now, out of all the exploration I've done, I actually don't have any source berries. I have source gems, but I have no source berries. And the reason why that's bad is because those are kind of like the cornerstone thing in Ars Nouveau. But what I want to do is I want to get these trees, kind of the same case that this Midroll one is. And the way I'm going to do is I'm actually going to allocate like one of these houses to be used as like tree production. So I think the best bet is to go with a house that's not super large. I'll probably go with this one. And also, just FYI, breaking these chests, they produce regular chests. There's another cat. This is fantastic. I don't know if I have the means to get another cat at the moment. I'm just gonna put those right there. So this is gonna be the room that I use for trees, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are all the items I currently have that I have not gotten rid of. This I'm gonna have to salvage. Like, there are things in here that I'm going to obviously not keep because I have no reason to keep it. I'm keeping the tritons because those things are gonna be painful to grind for. I'm also keeping that turtle shell. But yeah, these things are for mine colonies, these racks. They're okay. Not particularly great storage, but it's something. And then we have these paraglider statues, which I don't know how paraglider works. And there's no documentation of it from what I've seen. So, for all I know, it could be a good mod. I don't know. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to make a bunch of these hopper botany pots. I'm going to need to make a bunch of, probably 1x2 oak drawers. So let me just look up. I don't need that. I need drawer. So I'm probably going to make a bunch of these 1x2s. Because I don't think the 2x2s are gonna make a ton of sense. Because for those who don't know, the way that these drawers work, they have a total like combined capacity for each individual drawer. So for example, 1x1 could hold a grand total of I think 1,024 items without upgrades. A 1x2 could hold 1,024 in each individual slot. Oh, okay. Hold on, I got my numbers wrong. 1x1 could hold 2,048 items in a single slot. A 1x2 could hold 1,024 in each slot. So it's still 2,048 total items, but you only have it. But it's for two different items, and then for the 2x2, it's a grand total of 512 per like slot, I guess you could call it. So without upgrades, it's still the same like overall capacity, but the difference is that you could hold, this one you can hold 512 different items. 4 different items, but 512 of each. This thing you can only hold one item, but 2,048 of it. So I'm going to use a 1x2 because 2x2s are not necessary for this kind of thing. I think my best bet is to actually use jungle because I have so much jungle wood. It's ridiculous. I have a stupid amount of jungle wood. I don't know why. Well, apart from tearing down those houses, it was pretty straightforward. I actually already have a couple of these, so I only need to make, I think, like 2 more. I think I convert some of these. Can I not convert? Can you convert these? I remember you used to be able to, but I don't think you can anymore. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can convert it. That's fine. I'm not going to personally use them. Maybe like... Okay, because I remember the old storage drawers, I'm pretty sure you could, like, convert these into different variants. I could be wrong, though. So there's that, and then we just need 2 more of these. And actually, I only need to make 1 set of these. There we go. So we have that made, and now we need the bonsai pots. So I have some clay. I'm actually need to get some iron, which is gonna be a bit expensive because I need to make 5 of these hopper botany pots. I'll claim quests at the end. So it's 3 bricks, and then terracotta plus a hopper. Unless I just make the regular botany pot. So I need clay nonetheless. I don't think I have enough clay. How do you make clay in this? Okay, so you can do brushing. I don't have a sludge refinery. I don't really have terracotta. I could use mud in an enrichment chamber. It's actually probably not the worst idea. Okay. I think my best bet, though, is I'm going to have to go in... Oh, there's more cats. I think I'm going to actually have to go and mine the clay. So let me mine some clay real quick, and I will be back with you when I have enough clay to at least get the things I need made. Okay. So, I went a little bit of clay mining. It took like I think like 5 minutes or so, if even. This should be a plenty of clay for what I need. So, I need to make a bunch of clay blocks. If I can even clay block. If I can even craft. Oops. You know what? We'll just make one more. There we go. Nice. And I think it's just gonna make terracotta if I cook it. I've been using the redstone furnace. Why am I clicking twice? It seems like something I'm clicking more than once. That's a little bit weird. But yeah, so as you can see, we have terracotta now. And I need to make some hoppers, which I need iron for. Of all resources, iron is like the hardest resource. Well, the most limited resource that I have, which is weird considering that you would think that I would have like a bunch of iron from the mining I've done, because yes, I've done quite a bit of mining. But no, I actually don't have that much iron. It's a little weird. I don't need 6 hoppers, but I think one is going to be more than... Oh, alright. Cool. That is fine. And I just need to have this cook. And then I need to make some bricks. Now, I think... Okay, so I have salmon in there. I forgot all about the salmon. But yeah, as you can see, my inventory is looking a little worse for wear. Not the most ideal scenario with inventories, but you know what? It's fine for right now. Ignore that incredibly long line of text. That is something from Greg Tech. We don't like Greg Tech. I need these. The exploring actually got some Edelwood, which is from Forbidden Arcanus, which will actually be useful in the future because we're going to need to do some of that. This is the dank. I actually made 2 danks. One of them was for mining, and then the other one is for these woods, at least for the time being. They can hold 256 of each item, and then you can go up to dank 7. If you guys know what dank nulls are, it's basically it. That's basically what it is. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 15. There we go. I'm just gonna convert the rest of these to blocks, for the time being, I think. Just so I can have a little bit of space still. There we go. Sort that. Yeah, there we go. That's looking nicer. That's the same. Okay. So that's time to start making some of these. So I need to make flower pots. I then can just craft it into a hopper botany pot. Nice. But as I said before, poor squid, you will not be missed. I'm gonna keep this for later consumption. So in here, I'm gonna have these something like this, and then that's gonna be on top. This is a temporary situation. I'm gonna be eventually transforming this entire space, this entire village, into something much better. But for the time being, I am not gonna do that because that's gonna be a big project, and I don't have all the ideas planned out yet. I know that this looks very repetitive, and that's because it is. I am out of terracotta. That is unfortunate. Fortunately, I think these are the last two that I need. I think the amount, so I need 4, and then 5. There we go. So that should be enough. I can put these chests away. So, you might be wondering, what is your goal for the base? I mean, there's no way you can fit everything in 400 mods into one house. And you're right. I will eventually be taking this entire area and converting it into my base. It's going to be a slow and steady process, which is going to involve mostly just tearing down houses, building new ones, and then probably tearing down those houses and rebuilding new ones. But the entire goal for this, for this series, is again to get the All the Mods star and maybe get into some of the creative stuff. I really don't want to do the Greg star. That is going to be painful. I know I should do it, and I actually probably will, in all fairness, but I am really not looking forward to having to do that. So there we go. Now we have all 4 hopper botany pots that we need. Before I go over there, I actually need some dirt. Do I have dirt? I do have dirt. That is fantastic. That is something that we like to see. I might change this up a bit. I might have it something like this. Alright, place the seeds, start growing. Oh wait. Is this the right one? Oh no, did I make the wrong one? I think those are over there, over in my base is a botany pot as well. I think this is a botany pot as well. Yes. Whew. That is nice. Okay. So let me mine this. It actually keeps its contents now. That's always exciting to see. That's a lot of Midroll. That could be a problem. Okay. Wow. Okay, and they just dropped a bunch of stuff from Apotheosis. There's a lot of mobs outside. This is not cool. This is not okie dokie. This thing's from Thermal series. These things are a pain now. They used to be so much simpler. Alright, I'll fix that later. But right now, I need to sleep away these guys. And then now, I can do something like this. It actually retains its contents. We like to see it. And then I could actually start putting in... Are these things growing? Yes, they're growing. Very good. And as far as where these are all the different archwoods, I could be mistaken. I'm pretty certain, though, these are all the different archwoods. Okay. And then pick these things up. And then what I want to do is I want to then get the other woods, which I have in here. There we go. So this is blazing. This is blazing as well. This is flourishing. This is cascading. Alright, this is vexing, and this is flashing. I have a crap ton of flashing, in case you couldn't tell. There we go. And then there's just rubber in there. Not important. Those. There we go. So, botany pots established. That is nice. But now I actually need to make some upgrades. Okay. I have crafted the copper upgrade. So, this thing multiplies the block item storage by 8, block food storage by 4, and increases control radius by 2 blocks. For those who don't know, again, functional storage is basically new storage drawers. So there we go. Now this thing can hold a lot more. I have my dank here that has a bunch of logs. And I can just dump it in here. So that's another dank knoll that is no longer filled up with crap. These are gonna be, we put these in here, and we just don't discuss them. Other than that, yeah, it's been mostly, there are some things that I just don't understand about this. Why did I not see those? They were right there. I don't know. I'm apparently blind. There we go. So there is that. Next thing I want to do, I would think, is also start establishing actual crops. So as far as I'm aware, botany pots can actually also grow, like, crops and such, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so you could take different crops and you could grow them, including flowers. So I think what we're going to do is going to make a huge botany pot operation once I get more clay. That might be a next episode thing, but we have tree production. Like, this is looking good. Yep, nothing is stuck inside of here. Everything is flowing nicely. That's a lot of mineral. I don't think I need that much mineral. But yeah, so there's that. I do want to claim the quests, so let me just quickly clear out my inventory. Uh-oh. I don't have space for things anymore. For the time being, you guys go in there, so I have enough room to claim a whole lot of quests. So these things are just all the way down. I did update the pack, so there's been a couple of new quest lines and stuff. So as you can see, there's now an Apotheosis tab, there's now a Cataclysm tab, there's another Apotheosis tab. So let's just claim everything. So what do we get? We got a bunch of experience, arrow, parrot spawn egg, leather, ultimate universal cable. That's actually pretty good. It looks like we got 10 of those. That is actually a really, really good reward, because these things are the best energy cables from Mechanism. They can transfer a ton of power. We got 10 gear, copper ingots, potion of luck, cat spawn eggs, gold ingot, copper upgraded, iron ingot. Okay, so nothing too crazy. I am maxed out on gold. Easy fix. We just convert them into blocks, and then take the nuggets and then convert those into ingots. The problem is I don't have enough of these resources to like justify creating like a ton of extra like I can't justify making a ton of like drawers, because I just have a ton of these stupid things that take up way too much space, which makes it difficult. But I am going to take this iron, turn into raw iron. What's this polymorphism thing? They are exactly the same. Okay, that's cool. My original intention was to actually get into ore processing and whatnot, but then I'm like, meh, because I already have decent, well, not decent, but I have ore processing of some capacity. I think resource, like, getting those trees to be in line, I think that's a little bit more important. But one thing I also want to do in this, I have flint and steel somewhere. Here we go. And I want to make another portal. So I'm actually going to build it right over here, as you would probably expect, because I do not want this thing near my base. Well, near enough so that I can actually see, so I can actually get to it easily. Yes, I am making it a 3x3 because I have a lot of obsidian. So, there's that. Before I go in, let me just dump these two things and I'll keep the obsidian. I'm actually going to go and take some blocks. There we go. I have acquired some cobblestone, which is always nice because I need cobblestone. Oh, excuse me. Time to go into the Nether portal. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm hoping that I'm not over a pit of lava. That would not be ideal. I completed a quest. There we go. I completed a couple quests. Nice. Yeah, that's the reason why I need to set up a thing. Because this is dangerous. Oh, wow. I do have the flint and steel on hand in case I need to relight it to reignite the portal. I really hope I don't have to, though. Ow. Another skeleton with flame on his bow. Okay. That was really close. This is incredibly risky. I can deflect fireballs. Okay, I can. Boom. That is nice. I am not going to go any further because there are ghasts. Go. Obviously, you have to have a point where I can actually leave. Go. That is looking a lot more secure now. Now let's just kind of take a look around. There is deep residence in here, so that is nice. We can make a bunch of power out of that. He did drop a ghast here, so that's cool. That I think is gonna be a little bit of a daunting task. Whoa. So I think there's another fortress actually right over this direction. That would be really cool if there is one. Let me just quickly see. Benitoite ore from extreme reactors. Didn't do anything. What the heck are those? My man's took souls from soul sand and then turned them into sentient creatures. That is a dangerous pitfall. Oh no, like, the spawn so far, not too crazy. I just found vibranium. That is another fortress, can confirm. That is hilarious. I found vibranium, before pretty much any other resource. That I find kind of humorous. I think mining over in this area is going to be kind of dangerous. I'm not even going to lie. Because of the sheer amount of, like, just lava pitfalls, what it seems like. Yeah, like right there. Whoa. Ah. There we go. I could get to over here. Here's more Benitoite. I don't know what to call it. Soul Forge. Soul Blacksmith. Home of the Nether. Okay, so this is one of the things from the Cataclysm mod. I was not expecting to find a Cataclysm area this quickly. And this soon by that. Because this could be pretty dangerous. Oh, but there's ancient debris right there. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. There's gravestones anyways, so I'm not going to lose everything. Can you please not place them right there? Go. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna risk it because that is a long... I didn't know he was right there. Hopefully he doesn't despawn if I leave. I do not have the gear to fight him. I will take some nether quartz though. And it didn't explode. That is good. Okay. I don't think this can explode. That is... okay. Well, I know what we're probably going to be doing soon enough. We're probably going to be fighting that thing. I really hope it doesn't despawn, because I don't want to have to find another one. Oh, what's in there? Gold. Okay. But I think it's probably best if I leave. And we don't talk about this. I will return when I am better equipped, because I do not have the gear or really the confidence to fight him right now. But yeah, so there's that. Complete some more quests. That's cool. And we got a golden apple. that is nice. I've actually got a couple golden apples. So that's gonna do it for this episode. We might have to fight that thing at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna be going into the Nether anytime soon. Now that that thing has been spawned. Which might be a terrible idea. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.